Hi guys, I am from the future. By that I mean that I'm filming this after I made the video that you're about to see, but I forgot to add in a disclaimer, and I always feel like I need to add in a disclaimer. By no means am I telling you that what I have done or what I am using is what will work for you. Like, I feel like that goes without saying, but sometimes I don't know if people view it that way. Just because I've stopped using something doesn't mean that you should. If something's irritating you or you're reacting poorly to something and you don't know what it is, maybe look into whether there's a similar thing going on. But like, this is merely offered as an informative thing. Like, this stuff wasn't working for me, so I changed to this stuff. And if you're interested or want to hear about it, then that's cool. But like, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Don't automatically apply it to your personal situation, because we're all unique. Our skin is all unique, and yeah, what works for me might not work for you. And if you can take any of this and learn from it, then it was worth it. So yeah, enjoy. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been like a million years since I've made a video. I have been really busy, and I know I've said that pretty much every time, but it's true. So I had been promising this video for a long time, and it seems like some people were sticking around for things, so I figured I would go ahead and make it. There's a lot of reasons why it took so long to make. The first being, I didn't want to give anyone any information that I didn't feel was accurate in my circumstance. So basically, the UFO mishap of 2016 has scarred me for life, and I will never tell anyone my opinion on anything until I know that it's real or whatever. So basically, after I made that video a year ago, my original skincare video, and excuse like everything going on with me, I just got off work. I've been wearing this makeup for like 10 hours. So yeah, forgive. But anyway, so I made that video like a year ago, and almost immediately after I published it, I was like, I hate my skincare routine, so I'm just gonna stop using all of it, which happened. I stopped using literally everything, from the most expensive of products to the Clarisonic. I just quit. I just stopped using all of it, because while at that moment in my life, my skin was better than it had ever been, undoubtedly, like it really was, I know that I had plateaued. It was not getting better. It was just stagnant. Like, it hadn't shown signs of improvement at all in months. I don't know. So I got really frustrated, and I just quit cold turkey. The only thing that I continued to use was the Blue Moon cleansing balm. And I am going to talk more about that at the end of the video, or after I introduce everything that I'm using now. I don't know that I'm really going to talk about all of the functions or how all of these things work for me or what they are intended for, because there's quite a few things, and almost all of them are new. Well, they're not like new. I've been using them for a while, like a hot minute, but none of them were mentioned in my previous video except for 2 things, I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna run through all these, just tell you what I do, when I do it, and then I'm gonna go launch into a brief kind of synopsis of why I did that, how I did that, like basically expelled my entire routine. And then I'm gonna talk about like the results that I've seen since using this current system. And I might make another video talking about like each of these products, not individually, but in the whole video, all of these products, talking about how they function, what they're supposed to do, how they work, how well I like them, all of that stuff. So you can let me know if you're interested in seeing that. But yeah, I'm just gonna give a rundown. So in the morning, I don't wash my face. I only wash my face once a day. I feel like I touched on this in another video at some point, but I have really dry skin, and washing my face too much exacerbates that issue. So I only wash my face at night after I've taken off my makeup and all that stuff. Also, I feel like this shirt makes me look like I'm 17 feet wide. Side note. Okay, so I might splash a little bit of water on my face in the morning, or if I take a shower, you know, let the steam open up everything and all that stuff. But beyond that, I sanitize my hands and I apply a moisturizer. I know for certain when I made my last video, I did not have a moisturizer that I liked or used. I thought they all broke me out, but I think that I was mistaken. But I'll talk more about the mistaken part towards the end of the video. But the one that I have been using faithfully for a while is the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. Yeah, this stuff is awesome. It's really hydrating and it's really light too. It's kind of like a gel. It doesn't feel so much like a heavy cream. It's not heavy at all. It absorbs really quickly and it's non-greasy, and I really feel like it hydrates my skin well. I don't have any like flaky issues or anything like that. And here I am launching into descriptors before I even really get started. So that's all I'm gonna say about this. This is my moisturizer. Next, I apply this Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum. And this is just a brightener. If I am going to be in the sun at all, I use an SPF. This is the Silken Pore Perfecting Sunscreen from Tatcha. This is good for sensitive skin. I'm just gonna add that instead of describing the whole thing because y'all know what SPF does. Yeah. For my eyes, I use the Tatcha Luminous Deep Hydration Firming Eye Serum. I mainly got this because Tatcha is a cruelty-free brand and I couldn't find an eye cream from a cruelty-free brand that I liked at all, and this one suffices. I mean, I don't feel like it really does much firming, but it's fine. And for my lips, I use the, ooh, there's a hair on it, that's gross. The Say Yes to Coconuts Coconut Lip Balm. Now, that lasts me all day for hydration purposes. I have to reapply the lip balm every now and then, obviously, but when I get home at night, I like to take off my makeup as soon as I can. And what I use to cleanse my makeup now is the Pacifica Cactus Water Micellar Cleansing Tonic. And this is, I mean, all of these products so far I think have been new, but this is probably the newest addition to my skincare routine, and I've been using it for about 4 months. So you can see that I really wanted this to be tried and true. To remove my eye makeup, I use the Sonia Kashuk eye makeup remover, nothing fancy. This is from Target. After I do that, I cleanse my face. The cleanser that I use, I'm not really gonna talk about at length at all here. I'm not even gonna show it to you. It's a bar soap. It was prescribed to me. Well, not really prescribed. I didn't need a prescription to get it, but it was recommended for me for my specific skin issues by a dermatologist. So it's just a bar soap that has some exfoliating particles in it, but it also contains zinc parathione, or I don't know how you say that, but it's an antifungal. And yeah, if you wanna know about that, I can make a video about it, but it's good for some specific cases of acne. After I wash my face, oh yeah, and I wash my face with my Clarisonic at night, never more than once per day, because this can be abrasive, and if you have issues with friction causing irritation or acne, then you may not want to use this. I actually didn't use this for a very long time, which I'll talk about in a minute. Oops. Next thing, I use Curology, which is a prescription product. So if you're interested in it, I have another video that's basically like the rundown about what this whole thing is. And I let that sit on my face from anywhere between like 30 minutes and 3 hours, just depending on when I start my skincare routine. But I really like for that to sit by itself for a while because it's got like antimicrobial things and antifungal and soothing properties, anti-inflammatory, that's what I was looking for. After that, I use the Sunday Riley Luna, just a few drops. Let that sit on my face for about 20 minutes. And then I use the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum from Drunk Elephant. As you can see, my skin range is Drunk Elephant heavy at the moment. Oh yeah, and to take off my makeup, I use these organic cleansing pads. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about my complete skincare regimen overhaul, which happened last year. So I quit using everything that I was using, like even the Luna. I stopped using it for a while, a long while actually. I didn't use that for probably 6 months, I want to say, maybe a little less. My timeline's a little fuzzy. I can't remember when I made that video, but I know that I immediately like stopped after that. So after that point, I reincorporated every single one of those products for like a week-long trial at some point over the past 10 to 12 months, because I have so much of them left. Like I still have half a bottle of the Good Genes. I still have 2 full Blue Moon cleansing balms. I still have that UFO serum. I still have the Juno serum. I still have, what else did I use? I still had the Luna. So I reincorporated all of them for week-long trials, and I found that most of her products really irritate my skin. Like really do. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, but back at that point, I almost thought that I had rosacea on my face because I dealt with such intense redness. But after I stopped using those products, I noticed like an immediate reduction in that redness. And I don't experience it almost at all anymore. I mean, occasionally if I've like been messing with my face or, I don't know, I've been in the sun or I'm sweating or I'm working out or whatever, I'll have some redness. But I used to, when I took my makeup off, my face looked like a tomato. It was so red, and I just thought that was normal, or that I had rosacea or something. But after I stopped using those things, it went away. The Luna was the only one that stood the test. And that is not to say that Sunday Riley products are bad. I have intense confidence in the integrity of their ingredients and the quality of their products. I just think that some things in them that doesn't agree with me. And I have sensitive skin, so yeah, that makes sense. But right now, my skin is so good. I hate saying that out loud because I feel like it's gonna jinx me, but I went from having 10 to 20 active blemishes on any given day to having, I don't have any, not one today. I have some blackheads. I will deal with texture issues for probably ever, maybe, but I don't have any active blemishes, not one. Let's see if, I don't know if you can tell, but my skincare routine has been minimized. I actually haven't used foundation in like weeks. I've just been using concealer and powder and stuff. And it feels really good and it's really nice. So my camera is about to die. This video is longer than I wanted it to be, so I'm really glad I didn't launch into really long tangents about all of these products. But I will make another video detailing their uses and intentions, product intentions, I don't know, and how well they work, how they feel. Oh yeah, one more thing. I do have a mask that I use once a week. It's the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial. I'll talk about that too. I might make a whole video about that because I do really like that product. So yeah, sorry for inserting that at the very end. I don't even have it here with me. I also have a couple other masks that I've been using intermittently, so I might just make a mask video too. Yeah, anyway, thanks for sticking along. Thanks for watching this. If you've been waiting for this for 10 months, I'm sorry. Things are calming down. Should be a little bit more consistent at some point. But like I've said before, I only do this because I like to do it. I don't do it because I get paid or anything. Obviously, like I have 200 subscribers or something. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. Have a good day.